Okay, today during math class, we're going to be finding the parts of 14, 15, and 16. Again, when we are finding the parts of a number, we are decomposing the number. Decomposing means to break the number apart. We used to do this during the addition unit, and we would break apart a cube tree to find the two numbers that we put together to make the sum. First, we're going to watch a video.
There are 16 students in Jada's class, each student with a counter. How can Jada plan where each student will sit on the bus for their next field trip?
All right, let's look at this bus. This bus reminds me of something that we used during math class to count. Let's look at these windows on the bus. What do the windows look like? How many are there? It looks like there are 10 windows. The windows on the school bus look exactly like a 10 frame. This will help us count.
She can use a double 10 frame to show how the students will fit in the buses.
All right, let's try it.
Drag the counters into the 10 frames. Start by filling the top bus with red counters.
Okay, so we need to fill the top bus with red counters. So I'm going to start dragging my counters over. Again, when I fill my 10 frames, I always start on the top left and I work my way right, just like if I was reading a sentence in a book. And then I go to the next line. And I fill the next row from left to right. I always fill my 10 frame from left to right and top to bottom, just like if I was reading a book. So my top frame is now full with red counters, and it shows us that we have 10 counters in our 10 frame because our 10 frame is full. So we're going to fill the next bus with the yellow counters. Again, I'm going to start from the top left. I'm going to work my way right. I never skip spaces when I'm filling my 10 frames. And I'm going to put this last one here. So it looks like the top bus has 10 counters and the bottom bus has 6.
Jada uses a double 10 frame to arrange the counters and fill one bus before the students are on the first bus.
How many students are on the first bus? The first bus has no empty spaces in their frame. So what does that mean? It means that our 10 frame is full. So there are 10 students on the first bus.
There are 10 students on the first bus. How many students are on the second bus?
Now our second bus definitely has some empty spaces. So there can't be 10 students on this bus. Let's count how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like there are 6 students on the second bus. Let's check.
There are 6 students on the second bus. How many empty seats are on the second bus?
Okay, so now they want to know how many empty seats there are. How many empty spaces are there in our 10 frame? Let's count the empty spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 empty spaces on the second bus.
There are 4 empty seats. How is this drawing like the bus picture? The drawing shows 10 in the top 10 frame and 6 in the bottom 10 frame. How can 16 be written in 2 parts?
Okay, so this is something that
16
Miss
can be
Frem
written
really loves. Miss Frem loves when the sum is at the front of the equation. The sum, as we talked about before, can be or at the back of the equation. In this case, they put the sum in the front. 16 equals what plus what? And they actually color-coded the boxes to show you which numbers go in the boxes. What number do you think goes in the red box? What number do you think goes in the yellow box? Let's check.
10 ones and 6 ones.
Now you know how to find parts of 16.
Great job. Okay, so today when you do your interactive notebook pages, you'll be doing pages 591 to 594. Please make sure that you read the questions on the bottom of the page so that you don't make a mistake. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out.